Take a pic.
Oh, yeah, well,
In front of the camera, in front of the camera,
No, right
on
on
the ground.
Right on the ground. Perfect.
You talk to Maddie and see if she can check with Gabriella.
I have Gabriella's number,
Okay, so tell her downstairs,
okay?
if we have time the day, because she said on 7:30.
Oh, the beginning.
Right.
So, maybe MMG app.
Right, and all right, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Common Sense. At this point in time, I want to encourage everyone to share the live stream with your friends and with your family, and rock and come in for another edition of Common Sense. Tonight we have a very excellent program lined up for you guys. So at this point in time, we just want to get as many persons watching. So I want to encourage you to share the live stream with your friends and with your family, and come, let's have a very fun night tonight. Of course, we are closely getting to a very special day on the calendar. That is Mother's Day. And of course, Mother's Day is the time that Guyanese love, and it's a time set aside to celebrate mothers and all of the amazing things that they do for us. So there are going to be many things happening this weekend, but we want to talk on one of the biggest things that will be happening this weekend: Strike 592's Miles for Moms 5K celebration. And with me tonight is Miss Onika Jervis, and she's going to share a bit more about what they're doing this weekend. We're going to have a short discussion on the relationship between financial health and physical health. Of course, Common Sense is a financial literacy platform, and we try to educate people about how they can create wealth for themselves and for their families, how they can develop their businesses, and ultimately be business leaders within our country. And all of those are linked to our physical health, because you can't run a business from a hospital bed, and you can't be an effective employee or entrepreneur if you're physically struggling. So we're gonna interrogate more about that link and see how best we can maximize both our financial lives and our physical lives. But at this point in time, I want to introduce Ms. Jervis. Good evening and welcome to Common Sense.
Good evening, good evening. It's such an honor. I've been a fan from afar, close up in your inbox.
Definitely.
So it's really, truly an honor to sit here with you tonight.
All right, thank you very much. And like I must say, I can remember when I was launching Common Sense, Ms. Jarvis was there at that very first episode. Remember, after the launch, she called me and we went through some pointers and so forth and how we can improve that product. And since then to now, I think it has improved significantly and tremendously. And I'm very grateful for that little pep talk that we had back then. But tonight we want to discuss Miles for Moms 5K celebration. For persons that are tuning in and have never heard about this initiative, what exactly is Miles for Moms 5K celebration?
Right. So first of all, 5 miles for moms, 5K. It's actually part of a bigger concept. It's part of our Strive 592 brand, which is for me as a Guyanese person, focusing on, and we've been talking for 2 years now about what's going on, and I want to come home, and what's needed. And first of all, as I gotta give you a little bit of background, right? Because as I'm sitting here, I'm a New Convenience student, Bishop's alum. We forgot about that. Bishop's alum, right? That's something we got in common. And so, for me, as a Guyanese person, what was instilled in me was, you got to give back. Parents that were absolutely all about the community. And so for me, as I sit here at this very, very important time, launching Strive 592, it's really something that I feel that was a long time coming, right? Was really, I never thought that I'd actually get back to Guyana. But so really to be here with something that is beyond just a business, that's something that as I have spent the last 1.5 years, 2 years, thinking about what can I do to give back? And so here I am. Spent some of my COVID time, and got out and was walking and running and just really enjoying the outdoors. What a gift that was. Finally said that I wanted to focus on the health and community and bringing people together. So ultimately, Strive 592, we are a walking, running, moving race production company, right? Running as a marathoner, as a biker, as a walker, I find a joy in it. It's for me, brought people together. It's something I've gotten my family, my friends involved in doing. And so when I think of Guyana right now, I'm like, this is what I can do. I can help to bring people together, all the amazing health organizations and companies and gyms and yogis. There's such an amazing culture of health that's like really bubbling up. And I felt like there was that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be putting on these amazing events that runners and walkers can really look forward to attending.
Beautiful. Now, Saturday, National Park, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
When I show up, what can I expect?
Right. So Miles for Moms 5K, we're walk, run, move, right? Yes, it's happening on Saturday. We're encouraging you to get there at like 6:30 so you can get coffee, so you can get a workout. We've got Vanilla, the Vanilla Soko workout. She's going to get us going, and then we're going to start right on time at 7. And we've got a really fantastic route. So we're in the national park. We're going to leave out the national park. We're going to go up Carafesta Avenue, which, and for me, as a kid, when I think back of Carafesta Avenue, that was really my first introduction to like moving and running. So my dad worked Cable and Wireless, that little building right there, back in the day. And I remember, like, we were there, and the Cable and Wireless would have runs, and as kids, we would be like, "Run, Daddy, run, run!" Right? And all of his friends, and so for me to really come back and to have this be the first route that we're going to be up Carafesta Avenue. We're going to loop at Vicingen and come down the Seawall Road and back into the national park for a really fantastic finish is what we're going to have. But that's just the run. You're going to get a medal. When you come through that finish line, you're going to get a nice cold water coconut. You're going to have a chance for a really nice photo. And you know we like our photos,
Definitely
right?
do.
And then we're going to go in and there's food and there's a DJ and just a really great after celebration for the adults. And also, too, we're having a fun run for the kids as well because we want to make sure that they're being healthy.
Right. I'm excited. I'll be there. I would want to encourage all of our viewers to pack your bags, get ready, take an early Friday night rest, and be there on Saturday morning for an amazing walk. But it's not just a walk, it's a celebration. We're honoring our moms, and it's going to be an all-inclusive, amazing package. An important aspect of any event in Guyana is you have to pay.
Right. Yes, you got to pay. Because, what we realize as well is that, sometimes we get used to getting things for free and we don't take it as, the importance serious. And so when we were thinking about this, most important thing, and we're hoping that you're going to realize that you pay for something. That means that, like you said, you're going to go get sleep early, you're going to be serious about coming, you're going to take it really seriously. But we know we value money, and so we've put together an excellent package in terms of what you're getting. Again, we're getting a medal, you're getting a t-shirt, food, right, water coconut, and just an amazing experience that you're getting. So we want you to just come on out. And you're paying for your health. You're paying for the opportunity to just be with other like-minded individuals.
All right, so there you have it, guys. Stride 592 Miles for Mom 5K celebration. And don't go. We still have a very amazing discussion coming up ahead as we delve in deeper into physical health, financial health. So we'll be back in 1 minute. Stay tuned for more.
Good.
You can bring yourself down.
I'm talking too long.
It's okay. It's okay. You're getting excited. You're doing everything. Just as you feel yourself drift off, just remember what he asked and just try to bring it back. That's all.
Yeah.
You're doing good. You're doing great. Yeah. You're doing good.
Thank you.
And it's good that you're talking about where you went to school. You're making sure that people realize you are a part of this community,
Do they need to be quiet? They need to be quiet.
All right, guys, so welcome back to Common Sense. And of course, we have with us tonight Ms. Onika Jervis and the team from Stride 592. And we're discussing Miles for Mom celebration coming up on Saturday at 7 a.m. at the National Park. For registration, you can call 640-2444. That is 640-2444, or follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Stride592. And of course, this event is sponsored by some very amazing sponsors. Can you share a bit about some of your sponsors that are on board for this event?
Yeah, so we've got Money Mobile Guyana, and I know you know about them, right?
Definitely. MMG, big up yourselves.
Right. They taking care of that for us. And then we are actually partnered with Healthcare International, because again, as we're talking about moving, we really had to get a really big health sponsor. So they're taking care of all of we're gonna have an ambulance out there. They're gonna be doing some health activations for us, maybe some blood pressure checks and things like that. So we're super excited about having them really come through. Global Logistics Services is one of our sponsors. I mean, we've got a really good group of folks that have come out and that are supporting. It's been tremendous. The community have really come together. And I think I haven't even scratched the surface of the sponsorships, because I think that this is an opportunity. Companies are realizing that, you have to talk about the health of the people that's working for you. We've got to invest in them. So I think it's going to be a really great opportunity. So I know I'm leaving out some folks, but we've got a nice, come out and you shall see them. How about that? Come out to see who the sponsors are.
All right. So like I mentioned in my intro, it's very difficult to be effective in business, or even if you're not in business and you're a professional, without good physical health.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, productivity, efficiency are all linked to our physical well-being. How important do you think it is to ensure that there's a good balance between making money and also preserving your physical health?
That's a good one. How important? I think it's probably, for me, I'm going to say it's probably the number one, right? It's probably number one. Because if it is that you are not healthy, right, mind, body, and soul, for me personally, I'm thinking it's somehow that is going to affect the money that you are focused on making. Maybe not right out the gate, right? Maybe not right out the gate. You might be the person that's like, ooh, let me just focus on making the coins, making the money. But at some point, that you become so consumed with that and you're not taking care of the other aspects, that it's going to show up. It's going to show up. So I say, you got to have a plan for your health.
Do you think that, from time to time, people go through very stressful financial situations? You may have been laid off from a job. Business is not firing, like what we went through during the pandemic, when, there wasn't much commerce being done. Many persons were either laid off or retrenched. And you have bills to pay regardless of what is going on in society. One thing is common: bills have to be paid on a monthly basis. Do you think that stress from maybe not having a solid financial backing can impact our mental and our physical health? Do you think there's any link between financial stress and physical and mental health?
Oh my God, absolutely. Is there? I think we all know that. We've all had a period where something financially we were stressing about. And so yes, but this is what I want to say, that knowing that there's also two ways in terms of how we can combat that, right? So it's like preparing for the day, the way you get up and you know you got to shower, you got to brush your teeth, because it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you smell good, feel good. There's also too about knowing that no matter what stress you're going through, what are some things that you can do to take care of your body that could then help you to have a little bit more clarity around those issues, right? About finding a solution. And so I want to say, if it is that we can be in good health, it allows us to kind of think of some more solutions, be a little bit more creative. It gets your body heart rate flowing. So we do want to focus on our health.
Definitely. And do you, or how would you advise somebody on, being balanced in terms of, sometimes, especially during our youth, We
Mhm.
believe that we're so fit and we're so strong that we can do anything. And sometimes it is actually true. Our youth can, help us and push us to do some really
Mhm.
incredible things. But many times we tend to, because of the exuberance of youth, lose sight of the importance of maintaining good physical health. How do you maintain that balance? Because in the pursuit of money, sometimes you work some extra hours.
Yeah.
You don't 24/7. You don't take some breaks. How do you maintain that balance?
Well, I think to maintain the balance is first having the light bulb go off in your head that this is just as important and that my body tempo is important to me, and identifying a few things that you can do to address the health aspects for yourself so that you have that balance, right? So, and then once you do, like anything else, you come up with a plan for how you do it. I'm sure, we've got a plan for how you're going to make this money.
Definitely.
Right? So you got to have a plan for how you're going to be healthy. And sometimes it doesn't have to be a big plan. You could start with like one or two things. But I think once we recognize, and now in today's society, there's access to so much information that I just would want to encourage folks to, go out, do some research, talk to somebody that you see out there moving and grooving, in terms of getting some, finding out in terms of what you can do.
Excellent points. Now, Stride 592 Miles from One 5K celebration once again comes up on Saturday, 7 a.m. at the National Park. You can register at 640-2444. That is 640-2444. Or follow them on IG and Facebook at Stride 592. It's all about having healthy fun. There's going to be food. Of course, we Guyanese love our food, so you can't have any event without food. There's going to be games and there's going to be entertainment available at the venue. So it's not just about the physical. You're encompassing everything there, basically showing us how we can be balanced.
Yeah, we're gonna have some things for the kids, and we're gonna have some food. We're gonna try to stay on a little healthier side. But
all right. On Saturday, I show up and I happen to cross the finish line first. Am I gonna get a prize? I'm gonna get $1 million or a car or something?
Yeah. So this is the thing. That question has been asked so many times.
Uh-huh.
The prize is your health, y'all. The prize is that you got up and you moved and you were like, my body, it is important, and I moved. So Georgetown GT, no prize that way.
No
but
prize.
You're gonna get a medal.
A medal.
We got a medal for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
$7 a.m. The National Park. It's going to be food, it's going to be healthy fun, it's going to be music, it's going to be games. We have Vanilla, our very own local artist that is going to be in the building. Come ready to have fun, come ready to be active, come ready to walk, to run, to jump, to skip, to
play some school sports. We missed that.
School sports, some hopscotch.
Yep, lineman spoon.
Lineman spoon.
Three-legged
race.
Bag race. Yep.
This is a full work.
Yes, the full work. Yes.
All right, so you have the full works on display on Saturday. I think it's a great family event, I would encourage fathers and mothers to come out with your children as well and make it a family affair. Of course, we're celebrating moms, so children, wake up early. You can make some porridge for mommy, cook some nice breakfast, but ensure that she doesn't have to pressure herself with cooking so that she can be ready 6:30 to head to the national park, to be there for 7, and to, come and exercise and start her Mother's Day weekend the right way.
Yes.
As we prepare to go, do you have any final remarks that you want to say to the Guyanese public?
Yeah, I do. It's like, we're starting a new tradition, and we want to say that we're moving. We're going to be like we're just having a really good time as a way to, on this Mother's Day, we're thinking of it as the gift is your health, right? The health of your mom, the health of you, son, father, husband, whoever. We're giving our mom the gift of health on this Mother's Day by coming out and walking and running and moving with us at Stride 592.
592.
You didn't ask me this. No, okay.
All right.
You didn't choose Stride.
All right. Why did we choose Stride?
Because this is what we were saying. We think that Stride is, right, you're going for a goal, we're striding. But for Guyanese people, it's walk up, walk unwind, pelt waist, walk home, walk to work, walk good. So come join us.
Walk good. Thank you very much. And of course, before we go, it would be remiss of me not to mention, on the 24th of June at the Marriott Hotel, 5 p.m., economy is in the air. I've already started releasing our speakers and our panelists. We have thus far confirmed Kerwin Wallace from Hits and Jams, Stephen Jacobs from Jacobs Jewelry. We have Ms. Renata Marshall, country manager for Caribbean Airlines. And we have many more persons in store yet to be released. But of course, it is the premier business conference and mixer for young professionals, young entrepreneurs. Tickets are going to be available from next week, Thursday. So 1 week from now, you can have your tickets. And I may give away 1 or 2 next week on Common Sense. And for those who tuned in to win MMG, we took a break from giving away MMG this week, but back next week, we're going to be giving away some more MMG dollars for you guys to ensure that you tune in once again to benefit from those giveaways. But economy is in the air. Tell a friend, tell a brother, tell a sister, tell a cousin. Economy is in the air. The 24th of June at the Marriott Hotel. I don't think that you would want to miss it for anything. So book that date on your calendar. We have some really, really amazing speakers still to be announced. And I just can't wait for the 24th of June. So good night, Guyana. Thank you very much for tuning in with us tonight. And don't forget to use your common sense.